Blog Talk Radio.
Gentlemen, welcome to the realm of the truly bizarre.
A guy in this town has got one 12 inches long. If you like one that size, something must be wrong. That's too much weenie for a bun to take, and you're bound to end up with the belly. Ha!
Hello, Queen!
I'm the cute one.
Yeah. What's getting naked?
My, it's a big one.
What's going on in there?
Let's just say I take up a lot of cyberspace.
Yeah, like we do every Friday night. It is Friday night. It's October 17th, and this is episode 13 of Bytes. Can't believe we've been doing this for 13 weeks now. Tonight's topic is the environment and all things environment related. So it's pretty much open floor there. Tonight we got with me here David and Donovan sitting in tonight. So good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Good morning.
David, talk into the phone.
Okay, I had to move.
There you go. Now we can hear you. Okay, so who wants to kick us off on environmental topics?
Huh?
Who wants to get us started?
You're the head leader. You know what to do.
Oh boy, this is one topic. I don't even remember who suggested this topic, but it's not one that I've really spent any prep time on.
Neither did I.
I mean,
don't look at me. I'm still trying to move.
Other than planting more trees to help with our atmosphere, I really don't know what else to really do other than clean up streams and various waterways, and go around anytime you see litter, pick it up. I don't know.
Just call in if you have any statements or questions about the environment.
Yes, please. Because otherwise this is going to be a very boring and lonely show tonight.
Exactly.
So yes, please call in. That's 347-945-7065, and please no trolls tonight. If you got something to say about the environment, please call in. Otherwise, if you're just going to belittle us and just generally be an ass, just don't even bother wasting your time or ours.
Uh-huh.
So,
I have to say my biggest issue with the environment right now is lack of education. We've got too many people that just don't care. Trash cans set up all over the place out here by the high school, and you find more trash outside the cans than you do in them.
Yeah, it's right all around the can. The can's practically empty. Like, okay, why aren't you putting it in the can? They just can't be bothered.
Like, didn't your mother teach you how to aim at a toilet, for Christ's sake? If you don't have any better aim than that, no wonder why the janitorial staff keeps getting more raises than the teachers do. No wonder we can't have decent educators out there anymore. All the money's going to the fucking janitorial staff. They've got to clean up all your shit.
Yeah. Especially when you get these idiots that want to fling their shit and smear it all over the bathroom. And,
oh, God, no. Let's not even go there.
Okay. That was a little unexpected.
Then you got these little shits that can't be bothered to lift the lid before peeing, so they're peeing all over the lid and everything else. To say nothing of even getting it in the hole.
And the sad part about it is they can't aim that well. How in the hell do they end up, the ones on Jerry Springer and the like, with 12 goddamn kids?
I don't know. I mean, they can't hit the hole, so how do they stop getting offspring?
I think we're working in the wrong direction here. Maybe we just need to make the toilets smaller. That way maybe they can hit the hole.
Either that or just make a small hole opening that you got to stick it in before you piss, like a glory hole or something.
What? That's something else, too. We use space-age technology all over the place. It's all over every industry, plastics, so on and so forth. And yet you're up in space. There's no gravity. So, they use a vacuum hose to piss into. So why don't we just do that?
Yeah.
I suppose too many students would probably be spending more time in the bathroom than they would in the classes, but...
I would have.
I mean, for Christ's sake. This is environment. Yes, it is.
It's inside environment. You have your outside environment and your interior environments. This is interior environments.
Yeah, and I'm tired of cleaning up everybody else's piss.
Yeah.
Although I suppose if Braden really wants to put in his 2 cents on this, he's more than welcome to come out.
Yeah, he is. He sure is. But let's see. I need to plant more trees. Everybody's complaining about the carbon footprint.
Yes, it's a challenge. Get your ass out of here. Uh-oh. Here we go.
YOLO Stream World. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Braden.
Well, on the topic of environment, I may be young and I'm willing to accept that, but I still am able to notice that Mother Earth's dying. Way to change that?
Oh,
yes, plant more trees. But one of the things people don't realize is switching to alternative fuels. Finding out fossil fuels is actually making it to the crust of the Earth that's falling in on itself, which is causing more earthquakes. If we switch to maybe corn oil, that'd help.
Mm-hmm. Or biodiesel.
Yes, I do know how to make
Biofuel will be great.
And I'm a self-proclaimed herbal specialist, and I am an alchemist. So I do explore other forms of energy, which is one of my favorite things to have is tea. Drinking tea instead of caffeine makes it to where we don't use carbonation in our water, which makes it a lot cleaner, a lot healthier. You live longer. Longer people living, more people gain wisdom. More people gain wisdom, world gets better.
Yeah. I don't drink a whole lot of soda either, but so I prefer my tea. Tea or water or milk. I will go through some moo juice.
Milk's always good. Some of that good old butter juice.
Yes, but with the tree thing, everybody's complaining about the carbon emissions. Carbon emissions. Well, that's why you need more trees. Trees take in the carbon and put out oxygen.
Well, it's not even the carbon emissions. It's the fact that everyone suddenly gained awareness of them. Carbon's been here since the beginning of time, people. Building block of life.
Right.
Now, take away too much carbon, what happens?
Now, granted, though, it has increased because of deforestation. There's not as many trees anymore to do the conversion anymore. So, yeah, there's going to be more carbon in the atmosphere.
That's fair enough, but I say when people are burning, or not burning, but saying that other people are causing forest fires, and say the Amazon, where wasn't it about a third of the forest that caught on fire?
Mm.
That actually isn't the problem. There are actually trees that can only shed their seeds when they burn. So it's not fire that's the problem. It's the fact that we're not letting nature run its course anymore.
Right. We've got to expand. Well, fine. Expand upwards instead of outwards.
Right. Like Japan. Think of Japan. They've got more humans on that one island than all of America. Do you ever hear a Japanese person bitching about carbon emissions or anything? No, because they built upward. They preserve the beauty of nature. Like, if you live in Japan, one of the best-known festivals is the Cherry Blossom Festival. I wish to go to that, but that's a personal
so would I. I would love to as well.
Everybody goes and just admires nature. They put the festival in between the trees. They don't move the trees. They don't plant new trees in. They work around it.
Exactly.
The best thing we could do would be to coexist. Live in nature, not tear it down. Live with it.
Exactly. Start paying more attention to the American Indians. They will tell you how to coexist with nature and help nature. I mean, we're putting.
And that's why I'm proud to say
nature.
I'm part Indian.
So am I. Still trying to figure out what tribe, but depending on who you talk to in our family, it changes what tribe it is. So.
God, if y'all could see the movements I'm making right now. I just started doing an Indian dance to describe to Donovan here what I was talking about.
Yeah, I think I may have to shell out $100 for the DNA test.
So I'll hand it back over to the co-host. Have a nice night, y'all guys. I'll be listening in.
All right, later, Braden.
Bye.
And that was great.
Yes. Let's see. Like I said, cleaning up the water. Let's see, of course, planting trees, cleaning up the waterways. I mean, planting flowers. Good grief. The honeybee population is dying off at an alarming rate, and without the bees, we'll die because it's without the bees to pollinate the flowers and to allow the growth of our vegetables and our fruits and stuff, we'll die out ourselves. Our existence depends on the bees.
Our existence is very dependent on nature itself. So if we kill it, we're killing ourselves at one bit at a time.
Exactamundo.
So if y'all want, if the world wants to destroy itself, keep on.
That's fine, but just let get some arcs built so we can get off this rock before they do.
I'd like to go. If it comes down to it, I would love to leave this planet.
You know, and Donovan brought up alternative fuel sources for vehicles. I've got a great one. Why not make a car that just runs on hot air and fit all the politicians with gas masks? There's enough hot air right there to power the planet for a couple decades.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's the video. I can't remember who put it out, but there's a video running around YouTube of methane-powered vehicles, basically that run off of farts.
I saw it on YouTube, on Facebook not too long ago.
Yes, and to all my friends on the other side of the pond, it's methane, not methane. And it's Adidas, not Adidas. Come on, you Brits can't pronounce a damn thing right.
It's just a matter of putting the right emphasis on the right syllable.
David, you keep moving the phone away from your mouth and we keep losing you.
Well, I'm trying to hold back a little something.
But let's see, what else? Of course, picking up trash, cleaning the waterways.
Tell you what, hook up a hose to both ends of my dad, and I guarantee you'd have enough to run Texas for the next 100 years.
I hate to say it, but I've definitely heard your dad. Oh my God.
Ultimate fuel sources. Alternate energy sources. The best one, and our engineers need to be working night and day on this on it, and that's 0-point energy. We need 0-point energy. It's inexhaustible, and we would never have to worry about energy problems ever again.
Solar is the best that I know of.
0 points better than solar. A lot more power.
I'd never heard of that. I'm sorry.
0 point is basically pulling energy directly out of the fabric of the universe.
Okay.
I know I'm not. Yeah, it's completely free. And I know I'm not explaining it very well, but look up 0-point energy, and it may explain it better than I do.
Okay.
But, okay, we've got 13 minutes left. Anybody wanting to call in and give your 2 cents on the environment? That's 347-945-7065.
Hold up.
What?
Hold on, I heard 0-point energy, and I just remembered something.
What?
Has anybody else ever heard of the Trinity?
Yes.
Besides Father, Son, and Holy Ghost?
No, not the Christian.
No.
No, there's also the Trinity, and the Holy Trinity in food, which is onions, carrots, and celery.
No, the Trinity I'm talking about is an energy-based one. It works off of the infinity property. What it is, you have two items that produce power, one that uses them, but as it uses the power, it continuously swirls back into itself. It's an infinite power source that's actually been created that nobody has utilized yet. It's basically the 0-point process you spoke of.
Zero.
It's called the Trinity.
Is it 0 point? Let me see here.
Because what it does is it uses no energy, but it gives off energy in its process.
Trinity Energy Services. It's an LLC. TrinityEnergy.com, new approach to land management. Trinity Energy Solutions.
There's a book about it. I know that there's a book about it. My grandfather had it, and I meant to read it. I never got the chance to, but it was called the Trinity. It was, and I can still remember the symbol. It was, what was it?
Let's see, Trinity
all
Solar
I know is
Energy.
that if you, with Trinity
Energy Vampire.
Oh my. Let's not go towards the sparkly gayness right now. We're trying to stay away from that and go to the environment.
Hey. We do not claim them.
Hey. I didn't say you claimed them.
Those aren't vampires
anyway.
If you read the books, it even says they are not vampires.
I never read the book. I couldn't even stomach the movie.
Ignore the movie. The books are so much better. But I just did a Google search for Trinity Energy. I just did a Google search for Trinity Energy, and all I'm finding is a company.
It's nowhere near a company. I can tell you that right now. All it is you put in a small amount of energy, it'll take that, start itself up, and work it, basically maintain itself and produce its own energy through the one spark you give it.
The perpetual energy machine.
It's not a machine. Think of it as the human anatomy. We take in small amounts of energy throughout the day through food, correct?
Yeah.
Through food, sleep, and water. We turn that into kinetic energy through our movement. If we were to say to connect our kinetic energy back into our body, that one piece of bread we ate would now be fueling us for the rest of our lives thanks to our own kinetic energy.
Let's see. I did a search. new search for null energy, and showing that it's violations in biometric gravity, say thermodynamically reversed black holes. Interesting. Instabilities in the null energy, strong additivity. Null energy condition looks like it's using singularities.
I don't know exactly what it uses. I haven't studied that much on it, but if I can get in touch with my grandfather, I can actually get the book.
Yeah. I mean, here's all the how to make 0-point energy. 0-point energy. To the lowest
possible my 2 cents
energy
again. I'll stop interrupting you guys and throw myself back at Thanks for letting me come back on. Bye.
We just need to go to Stargate Command and steal a few ZPMs. Yeah. We'll just sneak into Cheyenne Mountain and steal some ZPMs from Stargate Command. Any other possible solution? We've already touched on biofuels.
Well, why not use? I mean, there's the possibility of using the water like
hydroelectric.
Yeah.
Then you get geothermal electric.
Yeah.
Wind generations, which anybody can build a wind generator real easy. They're not hard to make.
No, and they're cheap too.
All you need is one big 155-gallon plastic drum cut in half, top to bottom, and then you offset it a little bit around a pole so the wind catches it and spins it, and you hook it up to a car alternator. There you go, generating DC current in no time.
No, point it towards DC. You're golden.
Hey, I've got a power inverter.
There you go.
So, I mean, there's plenty of ways that you can do it. All different kinds. You get solar, which is getting more and more efficient every day.
Mhm.
And with all these electric cars, I'm surprised they don't have solar cells on the dashboard to recharge it while it's sitting in the parking lot.
Honestly, what surprises me is that there are so few homes actually being built with solar power right now. The initial cost of solar may be a little much, but within, depending on the amount of electricity you use, it could pay for itself in no time flat, given the fact that the energy that you produce goes back into the system to help provide power to everybody else. So, any excess you take in, assuming it's not being fed into or fed in to charge a power bank for an emergency outage, it pretty much goes straight back to the energy companies, and they actually pay you for that energy.
Yeah. The only problem right now really isn't so much the initial cost of setting up its solar. It's that the solar conversion cells are not very efficient. I mean, they're getting better, but right now they're just not very efficient.
Well, they may not be as efficient as we would like them to be, but still, by the same token, if you're like me and you don't do a whole lot in the way of TV, you make sure the lights are shut off. You're basically running high efficiency appliances, not using a whole lot of energy, so on and so forth. I mean, you could save a ton.
Oh, yeah, we need to go back to energy conservation system processes or whatever that we were using back in the 70s and stuff. everybody's just forgotten about all that and blown it away. And hell, my mom's even bad about it. I'll get up in the middle of the afternoon, sun's shining in the windows. She's got every light in the living room turned on.
All right.
That's a waste.
Yeah, big time. I mean, granted, I'm bad because I don't shut the computers down. I turn the monitors off, but the computers themselves stay running.
Well, the monitors themselves are the ones that take up the most amount of energy. In contrast to the rest of the system.
That, and it's not good for the computer itself to be turning it off and on all the time.
Well, yeah, that too. But and it actually uses less energy if you leave the system on than it does when you shut it off. And like I said, it's not good. It's not good for the system anyway, because of the simple fact that every time you turn a computer on or off, whether it's a cell phone or a full desktop or even a server system, you are pushing through basically microsurges through the system.
Yeah, it's just like with a car. And it's more efficient to leave the car running than it is to start it because you use more fuel starting the car than just leaving it running.
Right, and especially if you're only going to be sitting there for a short amount of time. There's absolutely no reason why you should have to shut off a car for 2 minutes while somebody runs into the bank or the store or whatever. Go in, buy a lottery ticket, come back out, leave the damn car running. Assuming there's not a security risk in doing so.
Yeah, or if there's somebody staying in the vehicle, you want to leave it running anyway to keep the air on. But another alternative fuel source that we didn't even touch on is fuel cells.
Hydrogen fuel cells.
Burn the hydrogen. In fact, I don't know what happened to it. I used to have a magazine that had the schematics and everything in it to build a unit that would convert regular water and burn basically split the water molecule, and you burn the hydrogen off of it. And it was granted the schematics were for a lawnmower, to convert a lawnmower over to running water instead of gasoline, but there's no reason it couldn't have been scaled up. So. Right.
Well, the whole problem with that is you've got conventional energy companies that don't want you to have that.
Exactly.
So they steal it, they hide it any way they can, and they shut anyone down or up, to keep that kind of thing from being being released out to the general public.
It's just like the guy that invented a form of rubber for making tires that would never wear out. Well, Goodyear bought the patent and the formula for it and shoved it in the back of a filing cabinet somewhere and buried it.
Yep.
They don't want stuff like that getting out because that would ruin them. So, all right, we're down to the last minute here. Next week, our topic will be religion. We're going to cover several different religions. So I would like to get some people from different religious backgrounds in here to talk about it and talk with comparatively. So, but we will be back next Friday at 10:30, just like tonight. So give us a call in, give us a listen, friend us, like us. There's plenty of ways that you can be with us here on Blog Talk Radio. We've got a Facebook group. We've got a YouTube channel, email, Google+, Twitter account. Plenty of ways to stay connected and know what's going on and to give your feedback and contact. And don't forget, coming up in December is our first question and answer session. So get those questions sent in to us email. That's wolf.bytes2014@gmail.com. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.